Students of 8th class, let us study Moral Science, Unit 8, that is leadership quality. So in the brainstorming session, we have some qualities of a good leader. Give a thought to each one and discuss with your friend, with your parents. Here it is written in the class. Since we don't have, so you can discuss with your parents and with your brother or sisters and write what each quality means. So in the picture, you can see a leader in front of everyone, leading all the teammates. So we have initiative. That means a leader initiates any work that is begins. Then unselfishness. He is not selfish towards anyone, or he does not do for himself alone, for his benefit. No, for the team. And he is supposed to be faithful. Faithful is another quality. Then he himself should be disciplined. Then only he can lead the team and make a disciplined team. Then he should be a visionary. There should be a vision in his mind. He should foresee what is going to happen, what problems he is going to face, and his team. And he himself should have the quality of as a teamwork. And he should be enthusiastic, full of zeal, vitality. So, and this will lead to confidence. So, students, write one line or at least one or two words of each. This is your task. So, now we have a best leader story. So, you can see a king and his two sons. A king ordered his two sons to build two large dams, and it's a great task. It's not easy to build a dam, one in the south and in the other in the north of the kingdom. So in his kingdom, he asked to build a dam in the south and in the north. The purpose of the dams was to supply water to the king's estates, the farming area, which were in a very poor state due to great drought. So there had been a great drought, and crops were not found in the area due to lack of water. So the first son took half of his father's riches and half of the army with them. He traveled north. He ordered the people of those lands to work on building the dam. He oversaw the work very carefully, paying the villagers fairly and finishing the project within 2 days. Proud of his work, he returned to the palace. When he reached the palace, was in the midst of celebration for the crowning of his brother as a king. So there was celebration for his another brother. He came to know his brother had taken only 1 year to build his dam in the south. Moreover, he had managed to do the job with hardly any soldier or money. So this seems so strange that the first brother that he has began to investigate the southern dam. So he wanted to find fault in southern dam. The brother who had completed the dam in a year was supposed to be crowned by the king for his work. So another brother began to find mistakes. He found many irregularities. He returned to the palace and requested his father not to make his brother king. What is the reason? Asked the king. He has spoiled our good name. He built dam deviating from the plants. He created so many outlets. As a result, only half of the water arrives at the royal estates. Moreover, he left without paying any of his worker. So these were the mistakes found by his brother. Then the king replied, "My son, what you say is true. Your brother had the initiative to modify the dam. So this is the important quality. The wisdom to propose something which would improve the lives of everyone. And he convinced the villagers to work quickly and without pay. His commitment was so great that he himself was the one who worked hardest on the project, forgetting his princely status. So, since he was a prince, he never minded it, but he himself worked day and night. He is more than their king. He is their leader. So, students, this was the story, very beautiful story, which teaches us a great lesson. So, now what is your thought about the story and about a good leader? You can write here. So, leaders as an organizer needs patience and adjustability. Leader will have to deal with the members with different behavior, characters, and views. So, in the team, everyone, each and everyone has their own nature, their own behavior, character, and also views. And the good leader has to adjust it. The leader will have to listen to all those opinions and make decision. Organizing is important because it makes everyone work together for the target. One must alone cannot achieve much. But if everyone is ready to work together, we will be able to wonders, do wonders in the world. So, students, that's all from the first part. In the second part, we shall see further the principle of leaders and few of the great leaders, and also we shall do the question answers. Thank you.